I'm currently building a new Chrome extension just as a fun little side project. And this project is a great example of how I like to use ChatGPT to help me build things. I've got all of the conversation I've been having with ChatGPT at the moment in regards to this Chrome extension. And you can see here, instead of me Googling and thinking about things on my own, how to get them started on my own, I use ChatGPT so much to help me get it started. For example, I'm trying to create a Chrome extension that shows me the actual remaining length of a video on YouTube if I increase the play speed, because I want to know if I increase it to 1.5x, how long is this video actually? And I don't want to think about the formula. I probably could have done it myself, but instead I just say, what is the formula? And then that ends up translating to the code in my code base. You can see I've given this whole thing. I say, I have the video length now. How do I calculate hours, minutes, and seconds? And then again, I don't really want to think about, okay, let me go look at the API documentation. Let me allow ChatGPT to do that for me. So I say, I need a function that can detect changing playback speed, and then a function of how can I change that playback speed. And you can see here, obviously I've got a foundation in computer science. So for me, I can see what it's giving me is roughly correct. And then I can go take that bit and combine the stuff that I've asked for earlier. For example, now that I know how to detect the change in playback speed, I can combine that with the formula it's given me here. So whenever the playback speed happens, I need to recalculate the new length of the video. And I was like, okay, I want to try have this as a floating box. So again, I'm not saying take the previous code and combine it. I'm just getting these bits and pieces that I can combine myself. And it's much easier than me having to go think about it. So say how to add a floating text box in the right-hand corner. And it gives me that. And then I quickly put it into just a text document so I can test that it's correct. And you can see here, further. And then it's how do I make sure that if I try search for an element, it actually exists and it tells me. So I don't have to think about all these things, and I can take the bits and bobs it's given me and plug in them all together. And obviously it helps I have a foundation in computer science because I can understand what questions to ask firstly, and I can also understand what I'm trying to achieve and how to put them together. But ChatGPT has been extremely helpful for these types of projects. So give it a bash and don't forget that it's there to help you.